Scanty,
Sheldon.
there's a problem.
A very big problem. National issue.
Yeah. This be something where eyes for come top because Charlie say you go walk to like OPDs, then go find nurses, then midwives, then things for like hospitals, then clinics where you did the country because they are on strike there. Then there is an issue. Like it is something that eyes for come top because right if that escalate a problem go come down. So the nurses and what midwives in this country, they are on strike.
Nationwide strike.
It's not just like region specific or anything. Everywhere. When you go to the hospitals and the clinics, they are on strike. And they have stated reasons why they are on strike. Now we have the story here. And yes, as I said, when you go to the hospitals, the OPD, some of them, patients are stranded. They don't know what to do. They don't know who to talk to because the nurses there, they are on strike. And this is actually the wrong time for your water to break as a pregnant woman because the midwives too are on strike. Unless you do home birth and things. And it is an eyesore. It is not a beautiful sight to behold. So we are going to use our platform to amplify something like this, and hopefully something is done about it subsequently. But right now, we go who are begging.
Yeah, we beg them.
May they go back. And but then they say they don't agree.
Yeah, it not be today. Then starts today. Be 5th June. Sheldon.
Yeah.
Right from the 2nd of June, where this strike starts. Every day they have roadmaps where then they follow. And if we don't stop them now, if the ministry no come in now, and we reach by 9th self no reach. The things where them goes do 9th, then start they do them on their feet.
Of course.
So if we don't beg them, no say we go stop them. We don't beg them, the nurses are not coming.
Because according to the roadmap, on the 8th to 9th, they are going to withdraw all services.
Totally.
As we do this video, when you go to the hospitals, the services that they don't even wait to the 8th and the 9th.
You know, be say because you don't know, Ridge,
yes,
Kolebu
and things
like them big
this morning, the nurses, the red armbands and everything. Like they say, yeah, near break call, and they are not attending to anyone. I posted it on Twitter, like asking people what is the issue, what is going on, and people came in the comment section. Like they went to the hospitals this morning, they were booked to appear this morning, and they went there. Nurses are nowhere to be found, and they are frustrated. Like in the comment section, you could see people are frustrated as to why this is not being highlighted as a national emergency issue. I don't know the problem, but yes, that is what we do on this platform. So we will
to a point where they have even called a strike fake.
Yeah.
We'll come to that side.
Okay, let's talk about.
So the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association are on a nationwide strike. And this be the issues that they have listed. Just 3 things that they are asking government to do for them. Statement in support of Ghana Registered Nurses strike roadmap. This is from Ghana Society of Pre-Operative Nurses. That's JASPON. And it says 1, inadequate compensation structures. 2, poor working conditions, compromised patient care and self-well-being. And then 3, delay in implementing negotiated conditions of service. And the details to this is that in May 2024, they met with government that they need improved conditions of service. So government for do something about this. Right from May 2024, May 2025 this year alone, they said they have met 5 times.
Signed, sealed, delivered condition of service. That was signed May 2024, exactly a year today. It is 1 year old condition of service we are talking about, which government came, we started engaging government in January 2025. We've done those engagements for quite about 5 months, and according to the same ministry in the same release, they said we have met them for 5 times, and it is true. So signed, delivered condition of service. What are we meeting over?
5 times
with government.
This year they
meet 5 times. And out of the 5 times, nothing better they come. So that's when they decided that they are going to go on a strike. So on the 1st of June, they decided that they are not going to do, maybe I'll give you part, improved conditions of service. I owe you, I'll pay you part. They need everything sorted out, bam. If not, So on the 2nd of June, they issued a communique that, bro, from 3rd, we are going on a nationwide strike. And as I speak, it has started. They go.
I have something here. They say strike for 100% Medicare, strike for payment of PIN renewal fees, strike for new rate of uniform allowance, strike for 13th month salary, strike for revised rates in full allowance, strike for payment of on-call allowance, strive for payment of book and research allowances for nurse educators, etc. So the conditions of service, you know, breaking it down, and you might be brave. So they've sat down with the government for about 5 times. All these times that they sat with the government to have like a conversation and negotiation about whatever they needed or wanted, it'd be like there is no breakthrough. They know they give them.
Then go sit down, but at the end, nothing better.
Yeah. So at this point, they say
they decide that, bro.
Why
you like this? Patients go suffer. The nurses, government
go suffer. Nurses go suffer. Patients too go suffer.
Everybody. So Sheldon, the roadmap that they listed here, if you have been in the hospital for the past days, you realize that the OPD services, they are wearing red armbands. So the first day they decide to show up at work,
but with red armband.
So if you go that time there, you better show.
But they need break. No be all the red armband upon inside. The occasion one show party.
Yeah, share red armband.
We are just joking, bro. We are just joking, bro.
The 4th to 8th of June, they have withdrawal of all OPD services, including public health services, ANC services, and all specialist clinics. And then on the 9th, that's 9th June, total withdrawal of all services. But as we speak, emergency services has been shut down. Reports from Joy say if you go to some hospitals, the emergency services, they have shut them down.
Yeah, and this is a sad situation. As I said, we for not even make it get to this level, but the stakeholders involved. This is where you people sit and have a conversation about how to make sure the conditions of service is improved. Okay. They provide essential services. You cannot relegate the services that they provide to the background. They are important. They are a very important group of people in the health sector. Look at what is happening. Hospitals are empty because they are not working and people are frustrated. Do you know the number of lives that are going to be, lost because of this thing? So the earlier people sit and talk with them, the better. And right now, it's like they are sick and tired of the JoJo and whatever. Because it started last year. Let me read this thing to you. Let it come. Ghanaian nurses and midwives, represented by the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association, are currently on strike due to the government's delay in implementing a collective agreement signed in May 2024. So the collective agreement was signed in May 2024 that we are going to do so and so. And we are going to improve conditions of service. Now it is time to improve the conditions of service. 1 year. You people are nowhere to be found. And they have sat with you in meetings, negotiation meetings for 5 times. There is no breakthrough. There is nothing to write home about. So what do you expect?
Today still be working?
Yes. And so you see, that's the thing. And the services that they provide, it is essential, bro. People can lose their lives. So I don't know what the government is going to do. And the National Labour Commission, they have actually issued a statement saying the strike is illegal. That's what they said, right? Yes, they said the strike is illegal. And I'm sure that will be what affects the nurses. And they say the commission received a notice of industrial action from the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association on 29th May 2025 as a matter of urgency. And as an essential service providers in accordance with section blah 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 and regulation of blah 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 blah. Yes, in a letter dated 30th May 2025, in line with the powers of the commission under section 138 of the Labor Act, summoned the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association to appear before it on Wednesday, 4th June 2025, and further directed that all planned actions commencing with the wearing of red bands to withdrawal of services must be halted to allow the commission to intervene in the process. Whilst the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission, represented by the Chief Executive and Ministry of Health and allied institutions and the Ministry of Finance were present before the commission on Wednesday, 4th, blah, 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 blah. The registered nurses and midwives failed to appear before the commission and has carried out its intended industrial action. The commission notes that the Ghana Registered Nurses Association failed to comply with Section 159 of the Labour Act regarding notice leading to such industrial action. The commission declares the industrial action by the Ghana Registered Nurses Association as illegal and directs inspired them to call it off with immediate effect. And no crown on winning a show.
I mean, yesterday they didn't do the meeting.
Yeah.
Yesterday was the
They
fourth.
no appear.
They no appear. They know, bro. We are still doing the strike.
Yeah.
Because they know if they can't sit for the meeting, I'll do it.
I'll do. Don't
Don't reason.
Yeah,
No, bro. We are
yeah.
tired.
Yeah.
They call them illegal.
Yeah.
Illegal. They say it's Michi Omuni.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, yes, as we said, Omar withdraw all services, and like where they stand, it will get to a point where the services are all going to be withdrawn. And at the end of the day, this is not something that we are going to, bro. The outcome, the consequences of these things, or the consequence of this action that they are about to undertake, it will have like dire consequences.
This morning, some patients report from Joy News interview. They don't know what they go on.
Yeah.
Then just come see somebody say they admit in relative. They come. They say the nurses say they no go come.
Yeah.
Somebody say now they bring them. Nobody they mind them. And government has not communicated anything to people. It's like,
na phone bi ni nkomo na ye musa wonom se ne won baaye ne o mafamu ene ne wo mo ekomu sabre
ka tra ban se wo mo awo mo ne baaye se te to sa nya obi e ma na ma yenhwe se de omo dem kakra na aka wo mo no fa me soso de aka wo no ho no fa me soso no mo nya adwuma no mo hwa yale phone na ebre ne ba ha no patututu ahemache Moses Kwana Mohase, and I say, Madame Sotia.
About one more day. No,
like this particular strike, people don't really know about them.
That's what
if
I'm
you
saying.
go on Twitter, it's not even,
no.
like people are not
even talking about it. I don't get it. Like nurses in the whole country are on strike. Midwives in the whole country are on strike, and we are like, are we okay? What is happening? I don't get it. This is not even about politics. The people when they provide essential service, they have withdrawn their services or their service, and we are quiet. Hey, Charlie, you people they try. You people they try. We thank God that we have a platform, because this is Twitter. People are discussing unnecessary things. We are nurses and midwives are on strike.
You know, say they start today.
And people are strike. Yes, you know what be funny? Yeah, this is not like
they start from Monday.
And we are just quiet.
Today is 5th.
Hey, okay. Me so ochimbe bre. Pomofo susube bre. Etuo sube bre.
That's what you are not talking about. If you fall sick today,
when you go to the hospital, where the nurses know, who go take care of you?
That's all. They know they.
Or you think the nurses don't provide essential service? They actually contribute to the
every hospital. Nurses play as the doctor.
Yes, they are important. There are some diseases and sicknesses where it be them then they treat, it be them then they take care of. So when you go to the hospital and you don't find them, then you go understand what is happening. As I said, I posted it on Twitter, and people actually came in the comment section expressing their, like, venting their spleens and, making me know their frustrations and whatnot. But this is not what we are supposed to, encourage in our health sector, because once again, it go happen to you.
Take 1 year.
So if I don't know what they are going to do, I don't know if they are going to have a sit down. I don't know what I just don't know what
they said they want everything sorted. Like they just called us, okay, I've done everything, come back to work. Yeah. That's all they want. You know, we have started. No. They said
I mean, I don't know.
And I know that government, they don't go do everything.
I said that 1 year,
1 year, bro. When us then they renovate the parliament house, until but 1 year, 1 year.
See how them pass the bill.
Within short period. They sit down and then do and bring conclusion.
Since 5 times. No, it be very simple. It's the same certification of agency applied to this. So this is health. Onipa and this is health. Pay the nurses, improve
one of the most important ministries in the country.
Improve their conditions of service.
Wait, they got 2 hours.
Yeah, but when you go to their page, when you go to the Ghana Registered and Midwives Association, their page on Facebook, bro, it doesn't look like they are going to call off.
If they don't show up for meeting,
they are not even. They don't want to hear anything. They say cho. It is time to show working, and if the government doesn't show working, they are not going to return to the hospitals and the clinics. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why people are not talking about this. Maybe people are not sick right now, but when someone important is sick and he or she goes to the hospital and they tell him, say, nurses no day, this no day, the OPD no day work, then people will come on social media and come and talk about it. But we are not going to keep quiet. We'll talk about it at the end of the day. They say improve their conditions of service. Me, I don't care. Improve it and let's move on. You can be in the comment section and politicize this thing. I don't care.
How does it politicize?
At the end of the day, the nurses are on strike. You know, be me. I'm not on strike. Yes, me nyare. Me okay. Pimples been estimate, but me say me. But there are people who are sick and they need the services or they need the nurses to attend to them. So let us work on some of these things.
That's why the nurses all they left. You see the years that they come. Military man, somebody they Ghana army.
You will not leave
for 19 years.
You will not leave.
US army within 2 months. He left.
Nurses are posted to hinterlands, and some of them take Okada. Some of them take like Abobo Ya. If then they go do that immunization, condition of service. No, no.
Civil
life.
No, go losing life.
Delete will control the Dell or what?
Then you rather go die.
You understand?
And government do they care about them?
Something must be done about it. So we hopefully this is a listening government. So let's wait and see what is going to happen. So this is Atuforson's issue. This is Akando's issue. Yeah. Yes, Atuforson and Akando.
Two different governments. They don't do last year for them. New
ones sit in May 2024. May election. It is not even heading towards election. Where they don't do.
Make election end. Make them start new government.
Why? Because if you sat down with them and there was a collective agreement.
Yeah, they not be saying we sat down that we they can't start to. We agreed.
They agreed. There was a collective.
It's like
agreement.
I'll pay you 50.
So why was it not implemented? I don't understand.
We agree. So I go to work. He said you go send the thing. The thing to now.
May 2024, where we sit down, have this agreement that improve our conditions of service. We all agreed. Now it is time for you people to deliver your part of the agreement.
They say
or whatever.
The things they make worse. They don't improve. Then disprove.
Disprove. Unprove.
My health minister go walk into hospital. They tell them, hey, my friend,
get out. They're going to sack a Tamale teaching hospital. They must see you. And
they to go strike.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what is happening. Nurses and midwives are on strike. What do you? If we're a nurse, yes, advance the conversation in the comment section. What is happening? You see inside or you don't go see inside. The midwives too. What is happening? Somebody in water break them, call you, make them put napkin for top. Let us see what is happening. Yeah, it is what it is. My name is Sheldon. I did this with
Scanty.
And this video was brought to you by Lemfi. Download the Lemfi app on Google Play and Apple Store and send money back home. We are out.